thinking about way too many things. And with a sand wedge or with another club, it just clears your mind, and you don't think too technically about how to hold on to, or what's the right amount of loft to have, or where the shaft would be. You just kind of adjust. Now here's a 56-degree sand wedge, and I'm just going to blade it. See, that went right in. Now I'm going to go with a 5-iron. Now a 5-iron is a club I would use a lot on a, somebody said you got to play in a wood club tournament, but a 5-iron's close to the same length as a putter, maybe a little bit longer. I'm just going to de-loft the club just a little bit and make a stroke like that. And I'm not trying to do anything crazy. I'm just looking and going. And sometimes the mindset you have with, hey, I got a 3-wood now, it doesn't matter if it goes in. Who cares? It's a 3-wood. It's not supposed to go in. That's a great attitude to have with your putter. And the more you can kind of mess around with this and realize that, hey, maybe I don't have to have a putter that's, you know, perfectly fitted or something, because as you can see, you know, that was even a pretty good roll. I think I'll stick with the putter.
Short putts scare a lot of people. And a big thing that I do on short putts is just concentrate on my line a lot. I feel like my speed generally is pretty good. And I try to putt them so I don't putt them hard into the hole. I like to let them drop into the hole. So, you know, I always try to read my break. When I'm reading this putt, it looks like it's right edge, inside right. And I just try to hit it so that it just trickles in the hole. It wouldn't go but, you know, maybe an inch by the hole. That way I don't have to think about my speed so much. So all I'm doing is concentrating on my line. Just trying to aim it just about right edge, inside right. And just let it drop in. Just like that.
Instead of thinking too much about it, you know, I mean, it's a 3-foot putt. The more you think about it, the more it's going to give you bad memories. I mean, I know that the worst thing that I can ever do on a golf course in a pressure situation is have a 3 or 4 footer and be over there thinking about my putt instead of thinking, you know, because what happens is you start thinking about how many different ways you can miss it, unfortunately, instead of thinking the positive things. So what I do a lot of times, if you ever see me on TV, I'll be out there and I won't even be looking at it. It's just a 3-footer. I know what it's going to do. I've already read it. And I'll just kind of go over there and I'll just close my eyes and I'll just visualize my children. I'll visualize my son doing something or my daughter doing something, and it just kind of takes me out of the moment for a second and gives me something positive to think about. And it's pretty cool because it just kind of puts me into reality and makes it what's really, really important in life. And, you know, obviously a 3-footer isn't the most important thing in life. You know, family is. So it's a nice way to take me out of the moment and kind of take the pressure, the tension out of me. And then when I step up there, I just seem a lot looser.
Well, it's like Lee Trevino said, you know, one time. He said, "So why he putted fast? You don't worry about it. You don't have anything to worry about. The pressure's gone. The longer you sit over a putt and worry about it, oh, I got to make this. This could be 100,000, or, you know, you got your amateurs playing $1 a game and they're over it for, you know, for a long time. All they're doing is thinking about how they can miss it. Right. You know, so I like the thought of how I'm going to make it than sit there and say how I'm going to miss it.
I did this when I was young, and I still try and do it. On a putt this length, I try and never see go in. Never. I mean, if I've got a putt like this, I know if it goes in because I got a saying, listen, don't look. So if I hold this, I know whether it goes in, and I know if I miss without even looking. So there's my eye on the ball. I know that's in because I heard it. How that will save golfers so many strokes, but you know what? They can't do it because we're so full of ego, we're so full of lack of patience that we want to